Hello everyone, I'm Mr. Macabre and welcome back to my movie library. As you can tell, definitely because of the change of, camera angle and everything else, we're getting close. We're almost done to the end of the shelf with the collector's editions, and then here before too long, we're going to start with going through the boxes and everything else and start looking at a lot of my standard editions. So, I'm going to apologize in advance. There's probably going to be quite a bit of shuffling around because I'm going to have to move some of this stuff to get to other stuff. But I'll go ahead and stop wasting your time and, excuse me, and we'll go ahead and get to it. First of all, these are a couple of them that I don't believe I've showed in previous videos, so I figure I'd go ahead and, I do apologize if I might have already shown these before, but I don't think that I have. So just some ones I don't think I've shown before, so we'll go ahead and get started. This one here, beautiful, beautiful 4K from Synapse. We have Dario Argento's Phenomena. I love this edition, so nice. Gorgeous. And this thing looks amazing on 4K. It looks beautiful. Very interesting Argento film as well. Jennifer Connelly. I think we can all agree that Jennifer Connelly in 4K is always a great thing. So, and like in my last video, one of my viewers asked me if I could go in depth on one of my collector's editions. As a matter of fact, it was the thing. So if you see anything on here, at some point, if you want me to go more in depth on it, make a video about it, just let me know in the comments, and I'll be happy to do that for you. So, but anyway, so yeah, so this one here, really, really nice. So Phenomena, Dario Argento. This one here, interesting set. We have the Pirates of the Caribbean set. Includes all of the films. Not exactly the world's best 4K transfers, got to be honest with you, but still, it's what I got. So overall, it's a really nice set. Good hard box. Yeah. So this is about, I think this may be about as, excuse me. This is probably about as good as we're ever going to get. And this one here, oh man, really, really nice one too. From Radiance Pictures, we have Planet of the Vampires. Yeah, how cool is that? Mario Bava classic. Boy, yeah, at one point I was actually kind of disappointed because I didn't get that Scream Factory Blu-ray set, but now it's like, the minute that set hit the market, all of a sudden now everything's coming out on 4K. Scream Factory themselves are going to do Black Sunday, and then, now we heard that Severin's going to do Bay of Blood, so interesting how that works. All right, so this one here I forgot to show off in my last video. This was a gift from my brother last Christmas. I could not believe that he got this because this sucker sold out. These things were sold out like within 5 minutes. And the fact that I got one, it's Trick or Treat. This is beautiful, beautiful 4K set with the CD soundtrack, loaded with bonus features. Man, yeah, Synapse. They did a hell of a job with this one. So great. Love this edition. Yeah, move a couple things over here. And we have The Walking Dead Season 1. I have to admit, for a long time there, I was about the biggest Walking Dead fan you could possibly imagine. Bought all the shirts, the merchandise, you name it, I bought it. And just over time, I just lost interest in it. And I had most of the seasons on Blu-ray and everything, and it's just like, and I was calling my collection, and I just realized, like, I'm never going to watch these again. It's way too much of an investment and everything else. I'll keep the first season because I really love the first season, but, so yeah, this is all I got left. I pretty much sold off the rest of my set. I just, I don't know. And just so many spin-offs and everything else, it's just, I don't know. I guess for me, it was just like, it was too much to have to get invested in all that, so, or keep invested in it, so. But anyway, yeah, I still keep season 1 because it's really great. All right. This one here, I did a video on this a while back. We have the Zaz collection. As the Naked Gun, Airplane, and Top Secret. Naked Gun and Airplane look okay on 4K. I would have to say, chances are, probably, my opinion, I think Top Secret is probably the one out of the three that look the best on 4K. But yeah, I haven't seen it yet, but I am looking forward to the Naked Gun with Liam Neeson. So, but yeah, I love these movies. To me, this was definitely a worthy purchase on 4K. I love these movies. I watch them, many, many times. Gonna watch them many, many times more. And what better way on good old 4K, And really nice set. These come with, check this out. These come with like little mini posters too. Let me show you one real quick. There you go. See, Airplane. And there's one here for Naked Gun and Top Secret. Top Secret, if you're a Val Kilmer fan, if you've never seen Top Secret, watch Top Secret. That's the movie that's the movie that introduced us to Val Kilmer. So you get a booklet. That's the thing that's nice. Paramount did this. It's kind of almost like a boutique company release, So, and Airplane, just one of the best movies ever. You get the full effect here on this side, and got Blu-rays and 4Ks there. So, yeah, to me, this was worth every penny of it. I don't regret spending a penny on it. So, yeah, worthy to me. Now, the rest of these for the rest of the shelf is going to be pretty much my imprint / Viavision collection. I love their stuff, just unfortunately, can't really keep up with it because a lot of their stuff is just so dang expensive. But I got what I could, and I'm really, really happy with this. So we're going to go ahead and like I said, yeah, that's pretty much going to be the rest of these on this shelf. So we got Drag Me to Hell. Now, this is just Blu-ray, but honestly, I'm very, very happy with this. I never got the 4K, to be honest with you, because this here, it's that's one thing I will say about their Blu-rays, and I've even actually gotten rid of a couple of my Blu-ray or my 4Ks because, honestly, the Blu-rays in these sets look better. Some of the, that was the thing. I didn't bother with this because the Blu-ray for this movie looks so dang good. And this here, you get both. Yeah, you got both cuts of the movie. You got theatrical and the unrated cut, even though it's just a few seconds and stuff. And look at that, you got plenty of bonus features. So it may be Blu-ray, but by God, it works. And yeah, very, very happy with this. I swear to God, if you put this on and if you weren't in the know, if I put this on and you didn't know anything about it, you swear to God you were watching a 4K transfer. It looked that good. So yeah, I'm perfectly happy with this. Trying to see if I can get that lenticular cover work a little bit better. Great Sam Raimi movie. I love this movie. It's really a lot of fun. Really good. Super spooky. Okay, so it's not super gory like, some of the Evil Dead movies and stuff like that, but I think what the movie lacks in gore definitely makes up for in imagination and scares and suspense. It definitely works in that sense. So, Drag Me to Hell. We have Dune. The particular cover is really nice on that one. And yeah, this is just a standard Blu-ray. I know that they got the big box, for the 4K and stuff. I seriously doubt that I'm going to go for that. It's nothing against Dune. It's just, I'm not, to be truthfully honest with you, I'm not the world's biggest Dune fan. I know my friend Glenn from BDG Reviews, he's very much into Dune. And my buddy Rob from VHS82 apostrophe, he very much likes Dune. And they tell me that I need to do it, and I really need to get off my ass and do it. I need to get the new, Dune Part 1 and 2, and I need to watch those. But, to be truthfully honest with you, when I first got into this movie, mainly it's just because I was really in a real David Lynch mindset. I just wanted to watch and see everything of David Lynch that I could get my hands on. And obviously, very big movie for David Lynch. May he rest in peace. But yeah, so, but yeah, even still, so I'm sure that the 4K that Imprint just put out or Viavision just put out is gonna knock your socks off, but still, so and I do appreciate that they include the 3 hour cut on here as well. So, but anyway, so yeah, Dune, David Lynch's Dune. So in here we got the Firestarter collection. This does not come with the remake, and I'm perfectly fine with that. That remake is absolutely atrocious. The late great George C. Scott, young Drew Barrymore. Yeah, but this does have the original Firestarter movie, but it also has the made-for-TV miniseries sequel, Firestarter Rekindled, with Malcolm McDowell and I forget who else was in there. There was Dennis Hopper. Dennis Hopper was in there. But yeah, really, really nice. So that's the thing. This hasn't been put out on 4K, and I don't know. I'd have to wait and see. I would have to wait and see if I was going to pick that up, because right now, like I said, like these here is like, they may be standard Blu-ray, but by God, they look amazing. They really do look like 4K quality. And that's one of the reasons why I was so into, getting into Viavision and Imprint and stuff like that. So, just a real quick thing, it's like, yeah, I know oh man, I'm going to do a whole other video about, I'm not going to lie, so I know like people are doing videos left, right, and center about the new Halloween set that's going to have Halloween 1 through 5, the Imprint is doing. And I would be lying my butt off if I said I wasn't tempted. But yeah, I mean, it's a little too rich for my blood, but anyway, but it's like, but that's the thing, it's like, yeah, it's going to cost you a ton of money, but the quality is going to be fantastic. Got this here. I love this, the Gate Collection. I know there are other versions of this, but it's like, to me, this is what I want. I am perfectly happy with this. This is gorgeous. I love it. There you go. Like, this is what I want. This is what I need, baby. Has both the Gate and the Gate 2. So, there you go. This one here, oh man, yeah. I actually like this better than any American version, and this is Reservoir Dogs. Great Tarantino movie. I love this movie to death. This is 4K. Hang on. It is the 4K. But you do got your Blu-ray there too, so. But yeah, it's like the case will kind of fool you, but yes, it is the 4K of Reservoir Dogs. But oh wow. Beautiful, beautiful. Just, that's the thing, it's like, you guys pretty much know I love my collector's editions and stuff like that, and just, yeah, just amazing set. And I couldn't resist. I couldn't pass it up, just, yeah, wonderful. Love it. Okay. Same thing with this one too. I had this one, and this ended up being like the third time I bought this on 4K, because at first I bought the standard edition, then I saw the Steelbook edition, and then when I saw this, it's like, this is the one I really, really want, and I'm more than satisfied with this. On 4K, we have Saw. So, and you can tell, this one got the black 4K case. You got Amanda there with the reverse bear trap. But yeah, Saw. Love this movie. Love James Wan's work, and I am looking forward to the new Conjuring movie, very much so. Would be great though. It's like, I would like to see James Wan, write and or direct another horror film. I think and he's producing a lot of movies. I know he's producing the new Conjuring movie. He produced The Monkey and some other stuff. But yeah, I mean, I would love to see James Wan, direct another horror film, and I think the last movie he did was that sequel Aquaman that didn't exactly go over too well. But anyway, though, but yeah, Saw, love it. Great movie. Great horror thriller. I like most of the Saw movies. There are a couple of them I was kind of meh. But yeah, for the most part, I do really enjoy the Saw franchise. This one here, this is another one. You know, like I had the 4K, and honestly, I sold the Blu-ray. What I'm talking about here, I have the Wes Craven collection. This is amazing. I love this set. I will be honest, I am a Wes Craven whore, pretty much. I love Wes Craven. I loved his movies. I've watched his movies over and over again. I'm probably one of the few people in the world who actually prefer the original Hills Have Eyes over the remake. It's not that I don't enjoy the remake. It's just for me personally, I think that the remake mostly is like the best part of the remake is like the last like half hour. It's the third act. That's where the remake kind of really takes over. But like the first hour of the movie is just kind of like, to me, it just feels like his movie made over again, just not done as well, you know, in certain aspects. But I mean, don't get me wrong. I don't hate the remake. I'm not bashing it. I just prefer the original. Usually anything, you know, and I'll be honest, I really did not care about the Last House remake and Nightmare on Elm Street remake. But I'm sorry, Glenn, and you know, if Jason were to watch it, my friends Glenn and Jason, they do enjoy the Nightmare on Elm Street remake. I'm sorry, I can't stand it. I'm sorry. But anyway, so yeah, this here, this one comes with Deadly Blessing, which to me is an underrated Wes Craven film. I know a lot of people kind of poo-poo on that one. I actually really like that movie. I saw it as a kid, scared the hell out of me. I enjoyed it. Serpent and the Rainbow, which is a Wes Craven masterpiece. And the one that I had on 4K that I actually sold off because the Blu-ray is better is The People Under the Stairs. The Blu-ray on this, in my opinion, looked better than the 4K, the Scream Factory 4K that I bought. So when I got this set and I did the comparison and everything, it's like, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and just get rid of the Blu-ray or get rid of the 4K. This Blu-ray looks better. So it's very rare when that happens, but it does happen. So obviously from People Under the Stairs, but 3 great Wes Craven movies from a long gone master. I miss Wes Craven. I miss him making those movies I love to watch. You know, a genius filmmaker, and I always thought so. Hell, I'm one of those people. I actually like The Hills Have Eyes Part 2. That tells you how much of a Wes Craven fan I am. I actually like that movie, even with all its flaws and everything. I really enjoy that movie. You know, so I like Swamp Thing. So, you know, but anyway, so okay, so we're getting close. These are more just like standard editions. These aren't the big boxes with the lenticulars. These are just kind of more just slip boxes. But here we go. We got quite a few of these to get through. We got Ash vs. Evil Dead, the complete series. Really nice. Glory, Gory, Hallelujah. Love Ash vs. Evil Dead. Love this TV show. Oh man, I hated when it ended only after 3 seasons. This is the one that first turned me on to Viavision and made me want to look into them. This is the Ginger Snaps trilogy. Has all 3 movies. I know there are different versions of the trilogy now you can get, but when I first saw this, I was just so happy because I had the first Ginger Snaps on Blu-ray and it was bugging me that I had 2 and 3 on DVD. Then when I saw this, I was like, oh man, and you know, and at first I was worried because I was like, man, this thing probably ain't gonna play very well, but brought them home as, you know, because I figured they're going to be region locked and stuff, you know, but I brought them home, played them. It's like, oh man, played gorgeously, you know, so they look great, sound great. So yeah, so this was the first one that really got me into Viavision, made me start looking into them. Is here we go, Ginger Snaps trilogy. We got Grindhouse. I do kick myself that I didn't get the collector's edition with the big box and the lenticular cover, but you know what? This still works. You know, love Grindhouse. You know, was lucky enough to see this in the theater. You know, had a fun time. It was a great movie-going experience going to see this in the theater. You know, the double feature, the fake trailers. There, you know, Robert Rodriguez, Quentin Tarantino, Rob Zombie, Edgar Wright, Eli Roth. It was great. It was great. So, Loved it. Here we go. This is my Rob Zombie's Halloween 1 and 2. And I love this set. You know, this is probably, when it comes to these movies, I kind of got a feeling, I think this is probably going to be it for me. I don't see myself really rebuying these again. I mean, I guess time will tell. We'll see what happens as far as like the 4Ks go and all that kind of stuff. But to me, I'm kind of like, you know, this is probably going to be it for me. This has, you know, this has everything you could want with the Rob Zombie Halloween movies. You got, you know, you got the movies, you got all the bonus features, you got both theatrical and unrated cuts, and everything else. They look great. They look amazing. You know, I put these on my TV. You know, it's like they blow me away. So I don't know. I guess time will tell. We'll have to wait and see what, if anything, happens with these coming to 4K. But for right now, I'm thinking this is probably going to be the end of the road for me as far as buying these movies. So, oh well, could be a lot worse. Okay. Next up, my favorite Western of all time, Lonesome Dove. I'm trying to get the new set that they put out, the one that has Comanche Moon in it. You know, the whole 5-movie set. But, yeah. I do enjoy, you know, Dead Man's Walk was pretty good. Yeah, that's the one I really like. Streets of Laredo is kind of like, it's okay, not great. Return to Lonesome Dove, but Lonesome Dove is without a doubt probably my all-time favorite Western. And I'm not trying to crap on Tombstone or anything else. Unforgiven, I'm not trying to crap on those movies. Just for me personally, it's like Lonesome Dove that's the best one. We got The Messengers 1 and 2. Sorry, just not really much to say about these, but kind of nice. We got the Pulse trilogy. Again, these were ones, I had them on DVD, and then I saw this. I was like, man, they're great. I can upgrade these, and it was a really good price, too, and everything else. So yeah, so the Pulse trilogy, happy about that. We're already coming to the end of the line here, folks. The Wraith. I know that, you know, I know there was the Vestron collection, but I saw this. It's just like, I like this better. You know, I like the beautiful slip box and everything else. So, The Wraith. Interesting 80s kind of sci-fi action horror movie. Charlie Sheen, Sherilyn Fenn, Randy Quaid. Yeah. Okay, I know this is on 4K. I just don't know. I'm kind of pretty much happy with this. Yeah, now we're pretty much into a couple imprints that I got. So this is Bug, Wayne Friedkin's movie. Interesting psychological, I think of it as a horror film, but interesting psychological film. Ashley Judd, Michael Shannon. So, yeah. Like I said, I know there's a 4K. I don't know. I think I'm just kind of, this is a movie I watch all that often. So I think I'm kind of just content with just sticking with this, you know. It's kind of the thing. I'm kind of more and more getting where when it comes to 4Ks, I'd rather just get stuff I know I'm going to, you know, if I'm going to buy on 4K, it's got to be something I know I'm going to watch over and over and over again. The last two, I know it's like, dude, you're a perv. What can I say? I got Secretary, James Spader, Maggie Gyllenhaal. To me, this is kind of like, just my opinion, you know, it's like I'm not really up on the whole BDSM thing. I don't know much about it or anything like that, but just in my opinion, I think this kind of does the whole BDSM thing right. It shows a little bit more respect than like 50 Shades of Grey did. But the one thing I think is funny is like there are so many people that think Maggie Gyllenhaal is ugly. You know, I was like, oh God, why the hell did they put her in The Dark Knight? Ew, she's fugly and all that kind of stuff. It's like, oh yeah, watch her in this movie, and when she turns on the sexiness, then turn around and tell me you still think she's ugly. You know, I was like, I never thought Maggie Gyllenhaal was ugly, but some people do. But it's like, watch this movie, tell me if you still think she's really that damn ugly. And last but not least, this one you guys have seen me show off before. Got this for a great price. And well, actually, I got it for free. That's right. Because And they were just like, hey man, you want this? And I took it. It's Stir of Echoes. Great movie. Definitely an upgrade from, I know it's not 4K. I know there is a 4K, but I'm happy with this. It's like free. The price was right. So, but yeah, great movie. And I checked it out and everything. Looks great. Sounds great to me. It's all like, I know there is a 4K, but I think I could be pretty happy with just having this. So, anyway, there we go. So that's it. If you could see, man, I made a mess out of this shelf here, so that's okay though. Yeah, but this is shelf 4, row 2. So now the next video is just going to be, we're going to do the bottom row and then just do a quick overview of the top, and that's it. And then we're going to start. We're only just cracking the surface here, guys. There's still lots to go through. I promise you. Oh, I promise you. It's like there are going to be videos for days about this kind of thing. But anyway, I'll let you go for right now. So that's it. So if anybody took the time to watch this, I thank you for doing it. I appreciate you for doing it. I also hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please leave it a like. And if you haven't already, please go and subscribe to my channel. And that's it, everybody. So take care. Have a good night. See y'all later. Bye.